Hi, it's me. Yeah, so today I plan to read out an excerpt from my book, which is coming out tomorrow. Combining two of my least favourite things about myself in one go, my face and my voice. So that's a bit scary, but I've brought you to this beautiful, peaceful, tranquil, beautiful bit of nature to compensate. Sorry guys. Yeah, so my book comes out tomorrow. Out of Sight is officially available for pre-order on Amazon now, and you'll get it delivered to your Kindle or your phone or your e-reader tomorrow. Look, there it is. I don't know if you can see because of the lighting, but that's the beautiful cover. And I'm just going to read you a little snippet from the very beginning of the book. So this is Isla, the main female character, arriving at Rose Hill. Okay, let's see how this goes. My phone might fall off of the tree that I've propped it on and end up in that river down there and me shortly afterwards, but we will see. Okay, chapter 1. Your destination is on the right. Isla peered through the mud-splattered windscreen of her Fiesta, but all she could see was trees. Okay, now you're just blatantly lying to me. She switched off the sat-nav and brought the car to a standstill at the side of the narrow country road. Where the hell was she? She'd used the postcode that Len had given her, so the castle should have been right there, but it wasn't. The sky rumbled ominously, and a single fat droplet of rain exploded against her window. Great, just what she needed. Isla grabbed her brown leather satchel and navy blue blazer from the passenger seat and stepped out of the car just as the heavens opened. She squealed, lifting her blazer over her head to create a makeshift canopy. It had to be here somewhere. She started walking along the narrow verge, peering between the gnarled tree trunks for any sign of a building beyond. The rain bounced up off the ground, soaking her bare legs and making her regret her choice of outfit. But this was her lucky dress, not that it seemed to be working today. Then Isla saw it, just around the bend in the road, set back among the trees, a set of elaborate wrought iron gates hung between two stone posts. The black gates had been forged into a pattern of roses and thorns, and one of the gateposts had worn lettering carved into the stone. But it wasn't until she was standing right in front of it that Isla could make it out. Rose Hill Hall. She'd made it, but how was she supposed to get in? Isla pushed against the heavy gates, lightly at first, and then more forcefully, but they were obviously locked. She tilted her head back, getting a face full of rain. There went her mascara. The gates were at least 8 feet high. Isla dubiously eyed the gold-tipped spears at the top. No way was she climbing over. A blackbird swooped from a nearby tree and landed atop the gatepost beside her. Isla turned towards it and spotted the intercom nestled among the ivy. She ran back to her car, where she apologized to her navigation system and turned the heater on full blast. She pulled the Fiesta up in front of the imposing gates and lowered her window to press the intercom. Rain lashed into the car, soaking the inside of the door in her lap. Hello? Isla Belmont for Mr. McCrae. She had to raise her voice over the rumble of thunder in the distance, and for a moment she worried that the person at the other end of the line hadn't heard. But with a sudden clang of metal, the gates swung open before her. Trees canopied the driveway, their bare, gnarled branches stretching towards each other. Isla slowed the car to a crawl, gravel crunching beneath her tyres as she followed the dim, winding path up towards the castle. A building reared up to her left, and for a split second Isla thought she'd arrived, before she realised her mistake. The house was impressive, but it was no castle. It was probably the old gatehouse or groundskeeper's cottage. Just as she thought she might be lost after all, the line of trees on either side of the car came to an abrupt end, and an ornate stone fountain loomed ahead, the driveway curling around it. Without the shelter of the branches, the rain pelted the windshield, and even on the fastest setting, the wipers couldn't clear it quickly enough. She squinted between the frantic wiper blades as she navigated carefully around the moss-covered fountain. A flash of lightning illuminated the heavy grey sky, and Rose Hill came into view. Isla's jaw dropped. Rose Hill stood 3 stories high, not including the tower rising up from the middle, like something out of a fairy tale or a horror story. Flanked by overgrown lawns and as grey as the sky above it, it was a formidable sight. "It's haunted, you know." Those had been Tim's words yesterday, but he was only trying to unnerve her. They both knew he was jealous that Len had chosen Isla over him for the job. Besides, there was no such thing as ghosts. Ta-da! That's it. That's just a little taster of what you can expect from the book. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it makes you want to read more. If it does, you can pre-order it now, or you can buy it from tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on Twitter, I'm going to be hosting a virtual launch party. So yeah, if you use the hashtag #GothRomParty, you can join in. I've devised some Twitter-friendly party games, and yeah, we can chat not just about my book, but about Gothic romance, and yeah, just get to know each other and have some fun. So hope to see you there. Bye!